I think everybody goes through depression. Literally every single person. This music shit, a lot of us, they look at us just like circus acts, right? And just like, just rap. Don't always judge. Are there some lazy rappers? 100%. I'm not like a fan of having pictures of me up in the wall, like in my house and shit like
Mhm.
that. Comparison kills everything, you know what I mean? When you're trying to compare yourself to somebody, me pointing at you, that whole song is just like me pointing at you, like you can't with me.
SK Vibemaker.
SK Vibemaker. My interviews are hotter. You know we bring through the best special guests. We are not changing tradition anytime soon. And today in the building, virtually in the virtual room, we have Schoolboy Q from the West Coast. What's going on, man?
What up, baby? How you doing?
I'm doing fine, man. I'm happy to have you in the virtual room today, man, on the other side of the Atlantic. We are in the fast food generation of music at the moment. You know, a lot of people are releasing music very quickly. But how do you get to a place where you release music on your terms and not feel the anxiety and the pressure from the music industry to churn out music?
Your process is your process. Once comparison kills everything. You know what I mean? When you're trying to compare yourself to somebody and all the shit, like, I just got to do me how I do. I don't advise nobody to take 5 years. I've been saying that in the last few interviews. Like, I don't think nobody should take 5 years unless you really have to and you have like some serious issues. Sometimes, you know, this music shit, a lot of us, they look at us as like just like circus acts, right? And just like just rap. And it's like, bro, could be his mom could be going through some crazy shit. His kids could be going. You don't know what people be going through outside of it, and we're always on the road and gone. So sometimes people taking breaks is deeper than just, oh, he's lazy or not rapping. Sometimes people are like actually going through shit and trying to maybe save a, even to save a life. People have mamas and shit too, and what I mean, our mothers are and parents are
Real
getting
talk.
older.
Real
So
talk.
sometimes you have to slow down and stop giving so much of your life to other people and come back to reality, to your own life. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? The people that was there before you got to this side. And a lot
Hmm.
of people don't understand it. But at the same time, I didn't have that problem. So me taking 5 years off is really not a big, I think that was more so me just like just working and just trying to see where I want to go with it next.
Hmm.
Could I have done it a little faster? Probably so, because I pretty much had this grand scheme of what I wanted to do for the last couple years, but
Hmm.
um I just didn't feel like dropping. But most importantly, at the end of the day, I still do me, you
Hmm.
know? Although I say don't take 5 years, but if that's what you do, then shit, who am I to say? But also as the fan, like I said, as the consumer, the fan, don't always judge. Are there some lazy rappers? 100%. But don't just throw everybody into that category because they didn't drop
Hmm.
a couple years or something. Who knows what? Like that dude is a human being, man. You know what I'm saying? And understand that when we give life and time to you, that we're missing. We know we're taking life and time from other things in our life.
Hmm.
So, cut some rappers slack, especially the ones that's talking about their life. If you're a
Real talk.
rapper that just rap club shit, then yeah, drop that shit you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you just go to the studio, be happy, fun, drop it, but
Turn up.
somebody that talks about their life and shit, like, maybe cut us some slack,
Hmm.
especially, you know what I'm saying? But me, no, don't cut me no slack. I shouldn't have took five,
Straight
but
up.
I did. It just happened.
Now listen, schoolboy, I've been there for, a lot of your journey, habits and contradictions, setbacks. They were the first two albums which came out like 2011, 2012. I found it
Yeah.
very interesting when I looked on Twitter and I saw you ranking your own albums. I love it when artists do that. It's been 5 years since your last album, Crash Talk, in 2019. How would you talk about the evolution of Schoolboy Q from them first couple of albums to Crash Talk and to where we are with Blue Lips?
Just different stages of my life. And now we're at the stage of my life where I can't like front, like I'm just struggling. I can't front like I'm you know, uh a certain character that I'm not. Am I still like that guy? Yeah, for sure. But at the same time, I'm a little different. I'm older, and my music is going to reflect where I'm at now, more so than the past, where I was rapping in more of a violent. I still have things. I mean, like I'm still an entertainer. Like I'm still 100% going to kill people in songs. 100%. You know what I mean? If Quentin Tarantino can make movies and have people be called the N word over and over and over again, I can definitely kill at least two, three people in my songs.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Sorry. You know what I mean? It's entertainment. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
still going to entertain you, but for the most part, my bars are going to be and my raps are going to be reflective of who I am now. And I'm 37, so I peaked at all that other stuff. I can't even make a record that I made in 2014 right now if I even try to. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So I'm not going to even try to do something I'm not interested in.
Mm-hmm.
So the evolution now is just me moving forward and to being thankful for what got me to this point. The oxymorons, the blank faces, the crash talks, the setbacks, the habits, like they got me to this point
Mm-hmm.
of my life. And I'm really, really grateful for it. And
Mm-hmm.
now I get to start this other half of it. And then after this half, I'm going to have another half. And I'm just going to keep this musical journey going. Who knows where I'll be 10 years from now? You know what I mean? Because I'm not taking another 5 years to drop. There's no way I can do that again. That's impossible. No way. So
Mm-hmm.
we're going to have more phases of me throughout my career.
Lost a homeboy to the drugs, man. I ain't trying to go backwards. When I realized that I heard and think, was it worth it? Man, I gotta shake this, wake up, and move with a purpose.
This song, Blue Slides, this is like a big highlight of the Blue Lips album for me. And it's funny because I've been talking to a lot of artists, about, being in showbiz, imposter syndrome, depression, the pressures of showbiz, and like how they stay away from those dark places. I mean, you got this song, Blue Slides, which talks about depression. You've been through some things. What's your advice for artists and people that, public facing and going through those dark periods in their career? How do you advise them to avoid that side of things, man?
I mean, you can't avoid it. I think everybody goes through depression. You know what I'm saying? Literally every single person. Um, so you can't avoid it. But what I can say is just don't give up. Like, yeah, don't give up and talk to somebody. I'm not necessarily saying a therapist because everybody can afford like therapy, but like have somebody to talk to. And if you have nobody to talk to, write it down.
Mm,
Um, write it down. Talk to yourself. Write it down on one page, and the next page write something good about yourself or something you're happy about, or and if you're happy about nothing, shit, write down that you're trying to be happy about something you want, or I don't know. But I know, I have people to talk to. I have kids, I have friends. You know what I'm saying? I have a microphone. So I have a lot of outlets to get my feelings off. Some people
mm,
trap, you know what I mean? So, but try to figure it out. Don't give up. That's really it for the like depression and shit. But this song is more so like a pastime of my life. It's not like that for me no more. I'm not like a depressed guy. But I have been depressed and I have felt like, oh, I can't do shit. I'm trapped. I felt like all that before. You know what I'm saying? So,
what were some of the key things for you getting out of that depression and getting out of that dark place?
uh, I mean, most things start at home. Um, getting right with your family, but most importantly, just talking to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Me talking to the microphone. It helped me out. You know what I'm saying? Rapping those lyrics and then like, oh, okay, all right, I'm over that now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty strong. I'm not really a good example for things because I go through shit, but I climb out of it. Like I've been through addiction, climb out of it. Like I don't have to go to rehab and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? I can just be like, all right, I'm done. You know? So I'm
That's
blessed
that
and I'm
strength of
lucky.
character. You're a strong
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, I'm lucky. You know, I'm lucky. A lot of people are not like me. You know, I was raised by a strong mama. So, you know, I got those traits. And everybody wasn't raised like that. So once again, like I said, I'm lucky to have the mom I had, you know. So climbing out of shit is pretty easy. But I get into my holes. Like I said, everybody has it. I get into my holes, but I snap out of it.
I woke up feeling saucy, blew the whole bag. Get your hood max. 2 kids, same baby mama, all black.
2 kids, same baby mama, all black is what you said on Lost. Has it got to
Yeah.
the point where your kids have started listening to your music and critiquing your music?
Not really. I mean, my daughter, my youngest, she's only 5. I mean, but she'll tell me like, I like your song. I like this song. My oldest, she likes my music. She's playing the bass now, and she's like trying to play like certain records off my album. So that's cool. Um, but they don't really critique. I try to keep my music and shit separate from family because, like I said, when we give so much of the music in our life to the people, and you know your family missed out. So me always doing music and then coming back home, but then only talking music and always trying to make it about me is like not really ideal. Like I'm not like a fan of having pictures of me up in the wall, like in my house and shit like that. Like I'm just not big on it because it's like I get so much of the spotlight, like and so much of the love and so much of the entertainment side that I try to, you know, be just straight daddy at home. But you know, when if something comes on or, you know, we get caught up in a moment and I play something, you know, she'll tell me she like it or not, and she normally liked it. Um, she has a weird ear like me, so um, we're kind of into the same music.
Listen,
Yeah,
man, one of the singles off the album, Yearn 101, is an absolute madness. The flow, the lyrics, the vibe. I don't know what
ridiculous.
headspace you was in when you recorded this song, but just talk this through to me before we play this song, man.
So Yearn 101 was, you know, this is Cardo again. Who was in Dallas around, and it was a completely different song. And I had the back end where the beat comes in. Dun, 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 dun. I had wrote a whole different front half to a whole different beat, and then but that back end would just stick out so much for to me. I just kept the back end, and then I just cut all the beat out and just had the in it,
Madness.
and then I just wrote to that for however long. I don't know. I don't know. I was just gassing. It was just one of those ones that just had a lot of energy, and I just wanted to let people know that they once again you just can't f me. Like I can do literally everything. I can make a muffled 808. I can literally rap on that nonstop, no hook. You know what I'm saying? Like no hook, no nothing, no cat, no try to, you know what I'm saying? Just straight me pointing at you. That whole song is just like me pointing at you, like you can't with me. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Yearn 101. That's how we got that. Shout out to Cardo again, man. For real dope.
We in the virtual room. My interviews are hotter. Of course, I put my blue hat on today, man.
Yeah,
Blue
got
lips.
to.
You know what I'm saying? Schoolboy Q. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you, brother. Hell yeah, man. That's love, bro. Great interview, man. Shout out to the UK. Shout out to all my people out there. Shout out SK, man. You know what I'm saying? You doing it up, man. You got to get you a Blue Lips vinyl back there, man. We got to get you one.
SK Vibemaker.